Good morning to all of you. Dear student, we have already discussed in chapter number first that we eat different kind of food item all over the world. A meal may consist of chapati, dal and brinjal curry. Another may consist of rice, sambar and vegetable preparation from lady finger. All these food items contain some component that are needed by our body. These components are called nutrients. The major nutrients in our food are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals. In addition, our food contains some dietary fibers and water which are also needed by our body. Though all food contains all these nutrients, with some simple method we can test which component of food does a food item contain. First of all, test for carbohydrates. Carbohydrates mean hydrate of carbon with general formula CxH2O. Carbohydrates are further divided into three categories: monosaccharide, disaccharide and polysaccharide. This classification we will discuss in higher classes. At our 6th standard, carbohydrate mainly found in our food in the form of starch and sugar. Let us test some food item which contain starch and sugar. Now test for starch. Take small quantity of food item that is to be tested, say a piece of potato. Prepare your own iodine solution by dissolving 1 teaspoon of salt in half cup of water. Now put 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution over the piece of potato. After some time, you will find that this piece of potato turned blue-black. Appearance of blue-black color indicate the presence of starch. You can test any other food item by using iodine solution. If it will turn to blue-black, means that food item contains starch, otherwise it will not contain starch. Test for protein. Take a small quantity of food item that is to be tested. If the food item you want to test is a solid, you first need to make a paste of it. Put some of this in a clean test tube and add 10 drops of water to it and shake it well. Now, using a dropper, add 2 drops of solution of copper sulfate and 10 drops of caustic soda solution to it and shake the test tube and let it stand for few minutes. What do you see? You will find that content of the test tube turned violet. A violet color indicates the presence of protein in the given food item. Now test for fat. Take a small quantity of food item that is to be tested, say some seed of almond or mustard seed you can take. Wrap it in a piece of paper. Fold the paper and crush it like this. Now take care that paper does not tear. Now straighten the paper. Now straighten the paper and observe it. You will observe it carefully. Does it have oily patch? See, it has some oily patches, and oily patches on the paper show that the food item contains fat. If you observe, you find some oily patches on the paper, means your food item contains fat, otherwise not. Now, what do the various nutrients do for our body? Carbohydrates mainly provide us energy. Glucose is the simplest form of carbohydrate that give us instant energy. That is why glucose is known as instant energy giving food. Fats also provide us energy. In fact, fats give twice amount of energy as compared to carbohydrate, and carbohydrate and fats collectively are known as energy giving food. Protein are needed for the growth and repair of our body. That is why protein are known as bodybuilding food. Vitamins and minerals are also present in our food, but they are needed by our body in very small amount. Vitamins are further divided into two categories: water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. The vitamins that are soluble in water, they are known as fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin B and vitamin C are water soluble vitamins, and the vitamins which are soluble in fat, they are known as fat soluble vitamins. Except B and C, vitamin A, D, E, K are fat soluble vitamins. Deficiency disease. A person may get enough diet to eat, but sometimes food may not contain a particular nutrients. If this continue over a long period of time, the person may suffer from its deficiency. Deficiency of one or more nutrient can cause disease in our body. The disease that occur due to lack of nutrient over a long period of time are called deficiency disease. Deficiency disease that occur due to lack of vitamins and minerals in our food. Name of the disease and their symptoms. Deficiency of vitamin A cause the disease loss of vision or night blindness. Symptoms of the disease: poor vision and loss of vision in the darkness. Deficiency of vitamin B cause beriberi. Symptom of this disease: weak muscles and very little energy to do work. Deficiency of vitamin C in our food cause scurvy. Symptom of this disease: bleeding gums. Deficiency of vitamin D cause rickets. Bones become soft and bent. Disease that occur due to lack of vitamins and minerals. Next, calcium. Deficiency of calcium cause bones and tooth decay. Symptoms: bones become weak and tooth start decaying. Iodine. Deficiency of iodine cause goiter. Gland in the neck appears swollen. Deficiency of iron cause anemia, and symptom of this disease: weakness in our body. Balanced diet. The food we normally eat in a day is our diet. For growth and maintenance of good health, our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in a right quantity. It should also contain a good amount of roughage and water. Such a diet is called balanced diet. Balanced diet protect us from deficiency disease, so we should take balanced diet for growth and maintenance of our body. This is all about second chapter. In next video we will discuss third chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.